Hey everyone, thanks for joining. My name is Chris Betcher. I'm here for Geeks on Tap, and I'm here to take you through some of the cool new stuff that Google has released for education customers in the last little while. And Geeks on Tap are your Google for Education specialists, and they can help you with any of this sort of stuff that you've seen today. If you like what you're seeing today, don't forget to hit the little subscribe and like buttons down below. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so let's dive into the first thing, and that's Google Vids. You might have heard me talk about Vids before. I kind of really like this tool that's amazing for schools and students and teachers for creating media and videos. Super simple video editor that's collaborative. The new thing in Vids that you might not know about is you might know there's avatars. So you can click on here and you can have an avatar. Now, what that means is you put a script in there, so just a little simple script, and you can come down here and you can pick from all these avatars. And so,
The voice you select makes a difference in how
okay,
The voice
I
you
don't think we
select
talked
makes
about
a
that before.
difference.
What's new in here is they've now added 2D and 3D avatars. So as well as
the vo-
the realistic, human faces, you've now got these cartoon faces, both 2D and 3D. In a school situation, the talking heads were good, but they were a little bit too corporate for a lot of school stuff. So you now have the ability to do
The voice you
these
select makes a
cartoony kind
difference
of
in how
things.
viewers
So
respond
we
to your
can pick
video.
that and say select and then preview that, and it will then generate the voice for that avatar. And
AI
I probably showed
avatars
this
in
last
Google
month.
Vids provide a fast, cost-effective way to generate high-quality digital speakers.
Okay, and now that's generating the avatar. So I'll let that do that and come back to it. But that's like having the cartoon avatars, I think is a real great thing for schools because the other ones are a bit too corporate. The other thing, while that's generating, I'll just mention the time limit for a vid used to be 10 minutes. So you could only make a 10-minute long video, and they've changed that. This is another great feature, I think, is it's gone from 10 minutes to 30 minutes. So you can now make up to a 30-minute video. You can do up to a 30-minute screen recording, and you can actually import up to 95 minutes of footage uh, that has to be edited down to no longer than 30 minutes, but you can bring in up to 95 minutes. And of course, often you have more footage than you need, and that's why you're editing, right? So, bring lots of footage in and edit it down. You've now got 30 minutes instead of 10. That said, I will tell you that as a teacher, I really don't want my kids making videos that are much longer than about 10 minutes. Honestly, 5 minutes is usually plenty. But if you want to do more than 10 minutes, you can now do 30. And I think that's probably a good thing. Okay, so that has now generated while I've been talking. And you can see now I've got this character of this elderly gentleman. And if I click the play button,
AI avatars in Google Vids provide a fast, cost-effective way to generate high-quality digital speakers.
okay, so you've got those. Now, the other cool thing, as well as having the other avatars now, it also supports 7 languages. I think it's Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, French, Japanese, Korean, I believe. Okay. And just I've made a little sample here for you. So I've made 3 avatars, a human one, a 3D one, and a 2D one in 3 different languages. Just give you an idea about how this works. Let's go back to the beginning. So first is we have
Os
Portuguese.
avatares de IA no Google Vids permitem a geração simples de falantes de alta qualidade, 5 vezes mais preferidos do
Then
que
the
em
next bit
outras
is in French.
plataformas.
Nous sommes ravis d'annoncer aujourd'hui que les avatars, auparavant disponibles uniquement en anglais, possono
And
parlare
now in
altre
Italian.
7 lingue: spagnolo, portoghese, francese, tedesco, italiano, coreano e giapponese.
So you've got that multimedia ability, the multilingual ability in here now as well in those 7 languages. And interestingly, the other little thing that was added was this button over here that says captions. Pressing that button, you get a whole bunch of pre-styled captions now that you can use. And all I did was I just clicked on one of them and it puts the captions in underneath. In fact, if I mouse over these, you can see the different styles coming up on the screen. So, and that will work in whatever the script says. So if the script was in another language, that's what you'll get it in as well. So yeah, some great new features in Vids. Love the fact that they're a bit longer. I really like the new avatars. So that's one cool thing. All right, the second thing I want to show you is in Google Classroom. And I'm actually really excited about this one too. I heard this feature was coming and I was so excited when I saw it was actually live. And that is the ability to leave voice, video, and screencasts inside Google Classroom. Let me show you what I mean. Let's pop into this art class. And on the stream page here, where you would normally leave announcements for your students, you can see I can click the new announcement button. And I've got this new button here labeled new, and I can record audio, record video, or record a screen. And so being able to leave those verbal or visual instructions for students, not only to write them out, that's such a game changer for so many students that just need to hear it or see it, and even recording your screen to demonstrate what to do. So quick example, if I click record audio, for example, little box pops up in the corner, I can hit the record button, gives me a 3, 2, 1. Hi, students. What I want you to do is to go and check out what's in the classroom page and blah, 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 right? I leave my instructions for the students, hit the stop recording button, and then hit the post button. And it will take a moment because I've got to upload it to Drive. And when it's ready, that button will go blue and I'll be able to post it directly into the stream. So I think that's a really exciting update. Yeah. And not only does it appear in the announcements page, let's just cancel out of here. I want to show you it also. If I go to the classwork page, and say pop into, well, two things. I can go into create an assignment. So if I click on create assignment, you see I've got that same record button here. So I can record audio, video, or my screen while I'm leaving an assignment for the students. So I used to do this all the time. I'd go and record my videos separately and I just attach them from Drive because I've always found it really useful to leave video instructions for students. But I know for many teachers, that's the bridge too far. There's too many steps to do that. Having the button right here inside Classroom, and you literally just hit the record button like that and hit the record button and it records you, and that video goes straight in as one of the assets in the assignment. That's so simple, so simple. So yes, you can do it while you're setting assignment. The other place you can do it, let's come out of there and just go into, say, this assignment here that's been done. If I look at some student work, and let's pop in and see student one's work. When that opens up, you can see I've done this one before. So here's the student work. I want to leave some comments and some feedback for the students. I've always been able to leave private comments by typing into this box here, but I can now leave voice, video, or screencast comments. So I could verbally explain. And for many students, again, game changer. I could leave a video of myself. Some students just love to see their teacher actually explain stuff. Or I can record my screen and actually show them things that I'd like them to be able to understand on the computer itself. So I think that's a big deal. The other place that shows up to is for the students. So on the student submission page in Classroom, you can now, or they can now actually add voice, video, or screencast as one of the things they return to the teacher for assessment. So, you know, a student can record themselves speaking or record the sound of themselves speaking or record something that's happening on their screen. One button press. So simple. So simple. Love this new feature. Okay, the third thing I want to show you is in good old Google Docs, and it's the ability for Google Docs to read what's on the screen. Now, let's not get this confused with something that's been here for quite a while, and that is voice typing, where you can speak and it will type based on what you're speaking. This is the opposite of that. This is where it will read what's in the document. So you can go to audio down here and say, listen to this tab.
This is a piece of original writing. I am writing it straight out of my head, and it has hopefully never existed anywhere else.
Now, if you don't like that voice, you can click on the three dots and change the voice. There's a bunch of voices you can choose from. You can also insert an audio button. So if I do that, it will actually insert, oh, I probably don't want it there. Let's undo that. Let's put the audio button up the top of the page, maybe like this. Go there and say insert audio button. And now I've got a button in the document itself where any user who's reading the document can.
This is a piece of original writing. I am writing it straight. This is a piece of original writing.
And
I am writing it.
Read that to the user. Now, as well as, now this does require the AI license. I should point out, this is not in the standard version of Google Docs. If you've got the AI license, you have this feature. Not only will it read what's on the page, but you also have the ability to summarize what's on the page. So if I say listen to document summary, Gemini will step in.
This document emphasizes the importance of originality and creativity in generating new ideas and solutions. It presents the thought that while the current writing may be unique,
So it can put that summary together first and then read you the summary. So if you've got a really long document, sometimes it's helpful, get the summary of it and have it read to you. So great new features in Vids, in Classroom, in Google Docs, and there's more coming, and we'll see you in a future episode to talk about some more stuff from Google. See you then.